You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
It's Thursday, the 6th of November. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather will stay dry today with a mild afternoon. Then the chance of rain returns tomorrow, and the coldest air so far this season getting in here early next week. So a lot to talk about this morning. We'll begin with the upper air look. Again, there's a flat ridge over the Gulf. We have a weak westerly flow aloft here, and the air mass still very dry. No rain on radar nearby this morning. Mostly 40s across Alabama this morning, 50s for the far southern counties of the state. We're expecting highs back in the 70s today. This very dry air heats and cools very effectively. We do note there is a dense fog advisory for parts of South Alabama this morning, from near Greenville and Luverne down to places like Evergreen, Atmore, Andalusia, Geneva, Dothan, and parts of Baldwin County. The county's in gray on that map. Also some fog issues off to the west. The fog will be dissipating by mid-morning. Otherwise, things pretty quiet around the nation. No severe storms expected today, but tomorrow we have a risk of severe storms defined from the Gulf Coast up to near Cincinnati. And for most of Alabama, this is a very low-end, level 1 out of level 5 risk. And there could be a few storms with gusty winds, but again, it doesn't look like a big severe weather problem here. We'll take a look at all the modeling in just a second. And looky here, there's a marginal risk now defined on the Saturday outlook, and this is for the second front that comes in here late Saturday night during the early morning hours Sunday. And again, this is a very, very, very low-end threat. There might be a storm with gusty winds, but basically just showers along that second front. And again, we'll go through the timing and the modeling here in just a second. So here's rain for the next 7 days, and despite those marginal risks, not much. Rain amounts will likely be under 1/2 inch for the showers that will be around tomorrow through Sunday morning. And again, I stress much of the weekend will be dry, but there certainly could be a few isolated showers about. And again, here in a couple of hours, we'll get the new updated drought monitor. This product is out once a week on Thursday morning, about 7, 8 o'clock Central Time. So this afternoon, we'll take a look at the new updated drought monitor. Tropics are dead. We'll take that. No tropical storms anytime soon. So model fans, let's go. European, 4 o'clock today. OZ run, again, weak zonal flow, dry air mass. Beautiful day. Partly to mostly sunny with highs in the 70s. So tomorrow, in advance of front number 1, and this is a Pacific front, you can see moisture beginning to increase and a chance of developing showers and thunderstorms during the day. So let's go right to the high-resolution HRRR model, HRRR, high-resolution rapid refresh. And we remind you that, remember, all models are wrong. Some are useful. So the radar will not look exactly like this, but it's an idea what it could look like at 3 o'clock tomorrow. And initially, it looks like we'll have a batch of showers and storms forming south of Interstate 20 and west of Interstate 65, southwest of Birmingham, between Birmingham and Mobile. And again, there might be a strong storm in there, but I'd say the severe weather threat is relatively low. And again, you can see that the northern counties looking dry, but basically from Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, south down to Mobile, there could be a chance of developing showers during the day. This is 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. And again, showers and a few thunderstorms, mainly over the southern two-thirds of the state, south of Interstate 20. And look north, and you can see showers developing along a cold front from near Nashville down to about Tupelo, Mississippi. And those showers will be extending in here late Saturday night, late tomorrow night, into early Sunday morning. So let's look at these severe weather parameters. This is midnight tomorrow night. And again, there's just hardly any surface-based instability with this front coming in here. There's just not much. And that's certainly not going to warrant any meaningful chance of severe storms. This is the SRH, the Storm Relative Felicity. Again, nothing significant. STP, nothing significant. So, again, the bottom line is we'll have showers and thunderstorms around tomorrow night. maybe early Saturday morning, but the overall severe weather risk at this point looking quite low. So during the day Saturday, again, I think a decent chunk of the day should be dry. That initial front will be stalling out, and could there be an isolated shower? Yes, but again, only isolated. And again, this is 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon. Weather looks fine for the Auburn-Vandy game in Nashville. Low 70s at kickoff. Alabama hosting LSU Saturday night. We'll mention a small chance of a shower, but I just don't think rain's going to be a big problem. Temperatures coming down through the 60s for that ball game. So this is Sunday morning at 6 o'clock. The second front comes in here. And again, no instability, just not expecting any severe storms. Showers, maybe a rumble of thunder. This would be very early Sunday morning. And then as the front comes on through by Sunday afternoon, should be dry, becoming windy, and we turn colder. If you're in Florence, you might see temperatures falling into the 40s Sunday afternoon. Same thing for Huntsville, Athens. And for the rest of the state, highs in the 60s. But again, for the northern half of the state, be aware it could be a day with temperatures going the wrong way. Temperatures falling with a very brisk north wind in the wake of the front. Monday, blustery and cold. Wow, the 540 thickness line down to Mobile. It's a very deep trough and a chance of light snow for parts of Kentucky, the eastern half of Tennessee, and extreme northeast Alabama could see a few snow flurries on Monday. And like we've talked about, the better chance of getting snow flurries would be across Madison, Jackson, Marshall, DeKalb, Cherokee counties, northeast Alabama. Temperatures will be really struggling to get out of the 30s over the Tennessee Valley on Monday. With a good north wind, it's going to make it feel colder. I mean, this is like a dead of winter kind of day here. And then by Tuesday, the wind goes calm, the sky will be clear, and the bottom drops out Tuesday morning. These numbers coming off the European Tuesday morning at 6 o'clock, and quite frankly, it's one of the warmer models. There's a good chance we're going to see 20s deep into South Alabama. A freeze statewide. The only part of the state that will likely escape a freeze, areas south of Interstate 10 in southern Baldwin, southern Mobile counties. So that's going to wrap up the growing season for the year. A very meaningful freeze Tuesday morning. The day Tuesday will be sunny with highs in the 50s. Wednesday, sunny. We go back in the 60s. And a week from today, Thursday the 13th, the northwest flow aloft. And once again, sunny with highs in the 60s. Let's go out 10 days. This is Saturday, November 15th. Again, northwest flow aloft, and once again, we are dry. So at this point, other than a chance of flurries Monday for the northeastern corner of the state, all of next week looking dry, and at this point, that following weekend, the 15th and 16th looking dry. Rain for the next 15 days, valid through November 21st. The mean, the green line, sitting at about 2 inches. Temperatures coming off the NBM National Blend of Models, 70s through Saturday. And that high of 61 Sunday, that's kind of hard to define. For if you're in Huntsville, you could fall into the 40s very quickly. If you're in South Alabama, you could see highs close to 70 on Sunday. There's going to be a big spread, but everybody goes in the deep freeze on Monday. Notice the high there of 44. And again, for parts of the Tennessee Valley, you might stay in the 30s all day. And Tuesday morning, 25 is showing up here. And again, we're going to see some of the colder spots, maybe reaching upper teens on Tuesday morning. That's pretty cold for the 11th of November. And then highs go back in the 60s, and we'll be up there close to 70 by the weekend of the 15th and 16th. And the latest long-range guidance, November 13th through the 19th. After that very deep cold snap, we see temperatures maybe a little above average during that time frame. Big old moon last night and this morning. It's interesting in that the moon was full yesterday morning at about 7 a.m. Central Time. So it basically appeared full Tuesday night and last night, kind of a two-night special there. And, of course, the sky was clear. That was the moon rising late yesterday. That was at Oxford. But pretty cool. You know, I tell people all the time, sometimes you just need to put the phone down and look up. I mean, you got a free sky show going here. It's outstanding. And on top of the full moon, we actually had a meteor shower, the torrid meteor shower that was peaking. And watch real carefully in the video here. Watch. Here it comes now. Did you see it? I'll rack it up again. You can see that meteor coming through right by that full beaver moon last night. And one person actually had their phone up, getting a shot of the moon, and that meteor came streaking through. That was right before 7 o'clock, about 6:56. Very bright meteor, bolide. And a lot of folks saw that last night, so that was awfully cool. All right, so today going to be in Cullman. Got a homeschool group this morning. And then after that, I will be at Vincent Elementary School in Shelby County. And then tomorrow, I will be at Meadowview Elementary School in Alabaster for a weather program. That'll be a lot of fun. Don't forget, you can catch my forecast every day on ABC 3340 News in the evening and every day on great radio stations around the state, including at Birmingham 98.7 KISS. Thanks for watching. Have a marvelous Thursday, and God bless.